Question 7 says, using the number lines below, determine which of the following expressions are equal to negative 6. Put an X next to all that apply. Show your work on the number lines for credit. So for A, we need to evaluate this on the number line and determine if it equals negative 6. This is a subtraction question, so we're going to start at 5, and then we're going to move the opposite of negative 4. So if we do that, so remember on your number line, you draw a dot at 5, and then you're going to move in the opposite direction of negative 4. You're taking away a negative 4, which means we're going to move 4 spaces in the positive direction. And if I do that, starting at 5, I go 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll end at 9. So in this case, 5 minus a negative 4 equals 9, which is not equal to negative 6. So then A does not apply. I leave this blank here. But you should have this work on the number line for credit, even if you leave A blank. All right, let's look at B. This is negative 9, take away a negative 3. That means that we're going to start at negative 9. So you put a dot at negative 9. And then we're going to move by taking away a negative 3. Again, remember that when you're taking away a negative, you move in the positive direction 3 spaces. So if I start at negative 9 and I move 3, that's negative 9, and then I go negative 8, negative 7, negative 6. So in this case, I do end at negative 6. So in this case, it applies. We're looking for all the expressions that are equal to negative 6. This one is equal to negative 6. So I put an X next to the expression. C is 8 take away 14. So that means I'm going to start at 8. So draw a dot at 8. And then I'm going to take away 14, which means I'm going to move, taking away 14 positives. So I go in the negative direction 14 spaces. I'm going to move by taking away 14. And if I take away 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I do end at negative 6. So this expression also equals negative 6. So I'll put an X next to it. D is negative 8 take away 2. So I will start at negative 8, and then I'm going to take away 2. That means I'm taking away 2 positives. So I move in the negative direction 2 spaces, 1, 2, and I'll end at negative 10. So if this is equal to negative 10, it's not equal to negative 6. So I do need to show my work here, but I leave the space blank. I do not put an X next to it, since it's not equal to negative 6. E states negative 4 take away a negative 6. So I will start at the first number. I will start at negative 4, put my dot, and then if I'm taking away a negative 6, that means I'm moving in the positive direction, right? Because I'm taking away negatives. So I will move up in the positive direction 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I end at positive 2. So make sure you put a dot at the end. And then looking back at what we're looking for expressions that are equal to negative 6. This one is not equal to negative 6, it's equal to 2, so I leave it blank. Finally, the last expression, expression F here, I have negative 2 take away 4. So I will start at negative 2. And then I'm going to take away 4, which means I'm taking away 4 positives. That means I will move to the left in the negative direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I end at negative 6. So this expression does meet the criteria we're looking for. It equals negative 6, so you put an x next to that one. So all of the equations, or all of the expressions, should have work on the number line, and the three that should have x's that equal negative 6 are b, c, and f.